Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Today's Monday. Happy Monday. Let me wait for some of you all to get on before I start speaking. I only have a short time. My children are coming home from school in a few minutes, so I can't speak for long. Greetings, you all. Greetings, greetings. Namaste, blessings, love, peace, happiness. D'Africa, long time no see. How you doing? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Hey, Cheryl. How are you doing? Riri, long time no see. Where you been? Rashida. Hey, Amanda. Martha. Alyssa. Oh, y'all been waiting for me, huh? Hey, Dione. Hey, Inga. Caressa. Being created in you. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Greetings, greetings, lady. Hey, greetings, greetings. Hey, Myra. I'm glad that you are here. I don't have much time, so I can't speak for long. You've been hiding, huh? Sherry, terrible, terrible. Hey, Sherry, greetings. Listen, it's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you guys. I want to talk for about 20 minutes because my children are about to come back home from school. Hey, Susan. Again, so you all know. Hey, Florence. So you guys know that my series this past week, which continues this week, is going to be uncomfortable things that we don't want to talk about or we don't want to hear while dating. These things make us feel funny. Hey, Wynette. No, we're not going to be long because I can't. My kid's coming home in a few minutes. Um, Starting to feel spoiled. So uncomfortable things that we don't want to hear. And as in the caption of this video, the caption states, "He doesn't deserve me," right? And I hear many women say that he doesn't deserve me. He doesn't deserve me. Now I'm going to tell you something from a different perspective that I want you to just listen to. It could be completely wrong. It could be completely terrible. It could sound as bad as it sounds, but you all know me. I don't mean no harm. This is just me speaking in a different perspective. Again, it doesn't. Let me make sure you all can still hear me. Can you all still hear me and see me? No, I haven't read that book, Little Fiddle Chick. I haven't read that book. Okay, good. You all can still see me. Okay, good. Just making sure. Like when the comments stop, I get a little because I'm like, did I lose internet? Hey, Terrelyn, how are you doing? Good afternoon. So I hear. So again, I hope that you guys. Let me put my mic in. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put my mic in because I want to make sure. Okay, good. My mic is on. Mic check. Mic check. Ah. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. So listen. 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 So listen, Linda. Listen. Good. 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 So I hear a lot of women. I, First, let me say this: the things that I bring to this channel is not to hurt nobody's feelings. It's not to hurt nobody's feelings. Hey, Lisa. It's not to make somebody feel upset. It's not to trigger you. It's not to make you feel insecure. It's not to do anything. I don't bring that type of energy. And if that's what you get from me, I apologize. This is not my intentions. My intention is to bring different perspectives, just different perspective. And a perspective that I want to bring to you, it comes from the law of self worth. Thank you, B. It comes from the law of self-worth. It's a universal law. Now, I hear this lady spoke to me today. She asked me a question about a guy, and the question was a question, and then she says that she want to leave, and I said, well, why don't you leave? Hey, Kelly, and she says that's right, I should leave because he doesn't deserve me. He doesn't deserve me. He does not deserve me. And I told her, yes, he does. He does deserve you. He deserves you. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, because you are with him. Now I know we think we deserve more, we deserve better, we deserve this. If you have something in your life, hey Louisa, if you have somebody in your life, it means that they deserve you and you deserve them. Because the law of self-worth tells you, the universal law of self-worth tells you that whatever you have in your life is what you deserve. Because if you don't deserve it, you will change it. Hey Miranda, how are you doing? Whatever you have in your life is what you deserve at that stage. Because if you don't deserve it, you will change it. You wouldn't have it. So you deserve it. Listen, imagine this. Imagine Imagine I saved up $1 million. I saved $1 million, and I went and I bought a car, a 1989 Ford Escape or Ford Mustang. It was raggedy, but I have $1 million, right? I have $1 million. And I bought that Ford Mustang. You can't tell me I deserve more. It's what I went to get. I have potential money. I have money in my savings and I have money there, but it's the one I went to get. I exchanged something for it and got it. That means I intentionally got it. It's mine. So if you think I deserve more, that's your business. But it is actually what I deserve because that's what I went to get. Listen, I want you all to understand what I'm saying. This goes deeper than what you think. This goes deeper than what you think. It goes deeper than what you think. If I pay this, if I save up $1 million and I go get what I want, the house that I want, but I'm a shitty human being, I'm a terrible human, I'm a terrible man. I don't, some people think, oh, you don't deserve to get that house. I do deserve it because I got the money. I learned how to get that money. I learned how to save that money. I learned how to invest, and I learned how to get the house that I want. So I deserved it. I deserved it. Listen, if a man approaches you with whatever he is, whatever he has, and he's able to have you exactly where he wants you in his life, being with him in a relationship, and he treats you like crap, and you stay, you, as bad as it sounds, as bad as it sounds. Now, I'm not saying, well, what if he abuses you physically? What if, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to the extreme. I'm not talking about to the extreme. I'm not saying, if somebody have you against their will and beating you up if you go. So I'm not, let's not go there right now. This is not that conversation. We're not going to the abusive side. We're going that where you staying at your own free will. There's exactly where you need to be. There's something in you that says my self-worth says this is what I get for myself. This is what I get. I can have more. I can have better, but I'm staying here. I'm choosing to stay here. Let me know if y'all can still hear me because I see the comments stop. What's up, Dwayne? Good. Much love, Cece. Much love. You get what you settle for. Now, I don't believe in the word settle. I don't believe in the word settle. The word settle can be very, because I think we use that term settle to think that it's something that we don't deserve. If you get it, is what you deserve. Everybody ain't gonna get. Listen, we all can't have everything. We all can't have the same things. We all can't have the same type of man or woman. We all can't have, because we all are not on that frequency. Now we use that settling to say I am this, but I'm settling for this. Then the hard way through resistance or the easy way through synchronicity, they will end up in the very same place. Listen, I'm telling you. But no, but B, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying, and yes, you get what you settle for. Yes, in so much words that I actually agree. But I want to let you guys know, man. I want to let you guys know, you can't be with somebody and say they don't deserve you. They do deserve you. You deserve them. That's why you have them. If you didn't deserve them, thank you, Lady A. If you didn't deserve them, you wouldn't be there. You would rather have nothing, because sometimes, like we spoke about last time, sometimes having nothing is more than having something that's bringing you pain. Having nothing that's not bringing you hurt and is bringing you peace. See, the truth is, like we spoke about last week and this past week in the book club, nothing don't mean nothing. It's two different. It's two different things. You settle for whatever frequency you are elevated on. That's exactly what it is. I have $10 in my pocket. I want something that costs $20, but I have $10. Now let's talk about this. I have $10 in my pocket. Miranda, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm crazy. I have $10 in my pocket, right? But this thing, this purse, this shirt costs $20. Do I settle for a $10 shirt? Is that called settling? Or am I getting what I equally have? Is that settling? So just because I want $1 million house and I could only afford 100,000, am I settling for $100,000 house? No, that's what I'm doing. That's what is coming to me. That's we're gonna get the $10 one, and it's not settling. It's just what you are equal to. Listen, a lot of times, a lot of times, we get this thing confused. We have this thing confused. We really believe in our heart that he don't deserve me, she don't deserve me, I don't deserve him. You all actually deserve each other. We actually deserve each other because that is where you chose to be. That is where we know. That's where we chose to be. We chose. If you chose that man, you deserve him, and he deserves you. We are equally in this. You're not better. You're not worse. You're not better. You're not worse. You're not better. You're not worse. You deserve each other. And when you understand this, when you actually accept this, you won't be in spaces where you don't belong. Yeah, I'm telling you, you won't be in spaces no more because if your presence is not, if you don't appreciate and respect your own presence, and you settle for some garbage. Let's say you settle for some garbage that's gonna weigh you down, beat you down, make you feel insecure, make you feel angry, make you feel sad, make you feel emotional. If you listen, that's on you. That has to be on you. Hey, precious stone, in this case, is accepted or agreed upon. Hey, Melita, we have to be aware. We deserve each other. Don't stay in places where you don't belong. If you know you have outgrown that space, then leave the space. You know what? Sometimes our frequency changes. Sometimes the way how we see ourselves change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have grown. Listen, we all grow. What's up, King? What's up, the elite? We all grow, right? And when you have outgrown something, no, don't get me wrong. When you outgrown a space, you have outgrown it. But if you still hold on to it, you still deserve it. Again, this is the man who makes $1 million still buying a 1998 Ford Mustang in bad condition. He has enough money to buy a Bugatti, but he chose a Ford Mustang. He deserves that Mustang. You can't say that he doesn't deserve it because that's what he chose. So if you are, hey sunshine, if you have all the potential in this world as a woman, you have the looks. Melissa, how are you doing? You have the beauty, you have the brain, you have the past and the knowledge, and you still chose him. You deserve it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Let's look at life differently. Let's take ownership. Let's take ownership. The art of letting go is hard because of the familiarity. That is true. We gotta take ownership. The lady you spoke of is not wrong. She's not. But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Hey, Belinda. Here's the problem. That's right, Dwayne. Here's the problem. We know we shouldn't have that person. We know that person don't really, it should be in our life. Save the money and wait for the one I want because my subconscious would keep going back to the 20 that was right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's true too. Well, hey, Tina. A lot of time, man, listen, man. What the heck was I just saying? I read that comment and I just forgot what I was saying. What the heck was I saying? You all know me. You all know this is what I do. I forget what I'm saying sometimes, and it's just what I forget. What if they fooled you in the beginning and you only choose them because of how they presented themselves to be? Well, now that you know the truth, what are you gonna do? If you are aware, see, is when awareness hits. If they fooled you in the beginning and you chose it, right? In your mind, that's what you deserve. They're living a different lifestyle. That's what you deserve. You live in a life, that's what you feel like you deserve. But when the lie comes out and you still choose to stay, and the person is not being themselves, and you still choose to stay, you still deserve it. You see what I'm saying? Like you still deserve it because you choose to stay. Listen, check this out, right? Take ownership. Thank you. Thank you. You gotta take ownership of your life. This makes you, the difference between me and a lot of people. It's not because I don't have feelings. It's not because I don't have emotions. It's not because I don't want what you want. It's just I take ownership for my own happiness. I take ownership in my own peace. I take ownership in my own life. I'm not doing the things that you are doing because I understand there's a consequence to it. I take ownership. You know, you got somebody that you want to ask for forgiveness. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but you think that you could go ask for forgiveness and ask for help and ask for. I take ownership. That means I take accountability for my behavior. So therefore, I don't have to go and ask for anything. I can just be accountable for my life. Listen, you have to give account for your life. You have to be accountable. If you know that you don't need this thing in your life and it's not bringing you peace and it's not bringing you happiness, it is your responsibility to get rid of it because or else it will get rid of you. Your identity will be removed. Your peace will be threatened. Your happiness is gone. Identity is completely jacked up. So it is on you. You trying to hear somebody tell you what to do. You know what to do. We know what to do, but we're not doing it because in all reality, that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve. That's why you keep it. But we are comfortable making excuses. I'm serious. We start to make excuses. If you have somebody in your life that you don't want and you keep them there, but you don't want them, but you keep them there, all you're gonna do is complain, fuss and fight. Why complain about something that you don't want? Why complain about something that you are holding there? Yeah, so many nuances to this scenario. It's hard to place it in the category of deserve or don't deserve. I'll reward I'll reward it to lesson you are choosing to learn, not the situation that's deserved. Listen, that lesson that you are choosing, still some everything that you have in your life you deserve. Based on the way you think, based on the way you feel, based on the way how energy is drawn to you, based on your body language, based on it's just energy. Oh, this life, I understood that life is about energy. And even though we are doing it unconsciously, even though we are calling things to us unconsciously, even though we are causing pain unconsciously, we are causing suffering unconsciously, we are causing situations and some situations and some people in our lives, and we don't because we don't know. Is the lack of education that we have, the lack of understanding when it comes to the energy that we carry. We have to teach our children and our families and people that this is you, this is your energy attracts certain vibrations. We attract, we attract, we attract, we attract, man, we attract so much. And when we learn that, we tend to switch our energy. You got to change it. You got to switch that thing around. It's like when the Bible speaks about repentance, to change and turn your energy around. But the lesson, like you said, is needed for growth. And listen, if the lesson gonna keep teaching you and teaching you and teaching you, and you're not taking the lesson, you're gonna have to go through, repeat that grade. Hey, Nez. Sometimes people are just there for a season. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But the lesson is needed. But energy, man, energy is very powerful. We got to teach people about energy. The energy that you put out come back. And I know, listen, sometimes the energy that you put out is not even something that you want to put out, but you are in pain and suffering. Sometimes you are being abused. Sometimes you're being hit. Sometimes you're being lied to. Sometimes you feel like you're being betrayed. And then you send out a certain vibration, a certain call to the universe. When you send out that call to the universe, somebody is listening. It is listening. It is completely awakened. And as you send that call out, it doesn't know what's causing the call. But if the call is leaving your spirit, it answers. It answers. And when you feel that energy in your spirit, talking about I resent you. Listen, let's understand this. Let's understand this one thing. I said this before, but I don't think it's understood. You cannot just resist one thing. You resist everything. You can't resist just one thing. Once you have resistance, you resist. You think that you are resisting him or that emotion or that feeling. You are resisting life, period. Because resisting means that your energy is blocking things. That energy of resistance is attracting something else. So you thinking, right? You thinking that you are resisting him, but the resistance is just resisting. And since you are resisting, you are attracting something that you are resisting. That's how it works. The energy of resistance is a very powerful energy. And many times you resist who you are with so much and you think that you don't deserve it, but you keep them there because you're resisting it. You're fighting it. And the more you fight it, it's harder to leave because you are resisting it. What if you just accept the fact, well, maybe I don't deserve this. Let me get better. If you don't learn from the lesson, you keep repeating it. Yeah, he went on vacation out of the country after we've been dating for 2 weeks. No contact. Should this be a red flag? Well, where did he go? I mean, how long have you been dating? Oh, dating for 2 weeks? Man, no. For 2 weeks? No. You ain't listen, you dating for 2 weeks. That man don't owe you anything. That man don't owe you anything. Mm, that man owe you nothing at all. 2 weeks? That's not a red flag. It's just 2 weeks. It's just 2 weeks. You don't owe you anything. That man is on a break. He's on a vacation. He's enjoying himself. I'm just saying. He seems like he has a lot. Listen, let me explain this to you guys. The dating. When it comes to dating, a lot of us are so afraid. A lot of us are expecting this and expecting that. A lot of us think this and think that. We're always using thoughts and all these things to try to figure it out. Listen, there's nothing to figure out. What you figure out is you. The only thing to figure out is you. The only thing to figure out is you. Right? At what point does he owe her? What's the time frame? That's a good question. At what time? Listen, at 2 dates, at 2 weeks, you don't owe you anything. You don't owe him anything. You just dated. You went on a couple dates, and oh, I like you. Oh, I like you too. Just because I like you and you like me, what do I owe you? You already have the greatest feeling. You like me, right? You like me. I owe you something when there's a committed, where there's an agreement. There is no agreement. This means we're not in a relationship. We're in a friendship. You know what I mean? So I don't owe you anything. I could leave and do as I please. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. You can leave. You can always say, okay, I'm good on this one. So that's why there's no owing anything. It's peace. I'm gone. Well, you went on a trip for 2 weeks and you didn't contact me. I can't deal with that. So I rather. But that's up to you. But I don't owe you. I don't owe responding to you and calling you. No, you're still strangers. 2 weeks don't mean shit. And I know 2 weeks seems like it's a lot because you went on 3 or 4 dates and oh my God, you feel good and oh, I like you. But it's 2 weeks and that's just your own stuff. Just relax. You gotta just relax. Keep it smooth. And if you don't like the man, just don't like the man. Just I'll pass. I asked my man to go to therapy. I know he has childhood wounds to heal, but he wants to go to couples therapy. I'm okay with it, but I still feel like he's avoiding dealing with his own stuff. Don't worry, it's his own stuff. It's his own stuff. Let him deal with it when he's ready. You like him, he like you. You like the relationship. Chill out, leave him, let him be. Don't force nobody to do anything that they don't want to do. It's his life. Remember, just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean that you get to experience my life. You can't experience my life. I can only share some parts of my life with you, but it's still my life. You still have your life. You focus on yours. I focus on mine. The opportunity to see if the person is willing to make changes because they would rather give the relationship a chance. That is true too. That is true too. Maybe it's a conversation to have. But it's one thing I realized in relationships. You know, I've been with my wife for what 10 years now. It's one thing I realized. This is my life. It's not going to stop being my life because I'm the one who's going to account for my life. I'm the one when God calls me home or whatever you call that, whatever situation that is. When God calls me home and saying, "What have you done with my life? What have you done with my life?" is my answer. I can't use you. I can't use my wife. I can't use my kids. I can't use my mother, my father, what they did to me. I can't use what the stranger did or what he says. I have to say, listen, I chose this. Just because we're in a relationship, if you can't deal with that man, what he want to be, what he say he is, then you can't. Hey, Clee, long time no see, man. Where you been? And the same thing with my wife. If I can't deal with her, I try. Same energy we give others, we have to invest in ourselves. Facts. How about 3 years in a relationship and you don't hear from him for a week at a time? Then that's not a relationship. Susan, that's not a relationship. If we been together for 3 weeks, I actually care about. Listen, in 3 weeks, in one day, do you know what could happen in one day? I could listen. People could. I can disappear. I can get lost. I can get hurt. If I really like you, it's about if I like you. I care about you. I care about your well-being. I care about how you feel. Red flags are red flags. You see what I'm saying? I care about how you feel. I care about, especially your well-being. Like well-being is a big deal. Like I think well-being is a big deal. Every day, man, listen, every day when my wife leaves the house and she goes to work and she's in military, hey, how you feeling? You good? Midday, hey, how are you feeling? Everything good? Before she comes home, how are you feeling? I want to make sure your well-being is good because your well-being will F up somebody else's life. Hey, listen, a week at a time? God, for 3 years? Shit. God dang. I don't know each relationship, and I can't really say which one for which. But a week and 3 years in relationship, and a week at a time you don't hear from me, that man has a different life. A lot of times, that man have an additional life. And sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Sometimes you gotta really put your foot down. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? Seriously, sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Sometimes you gotta demand that respect, right? Or command that respect. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But I will not appreciate a woman living for a week without talking to me. I don't know what happened. Started to talk again and was telling how he wishes I treated him like her. Now I saw a bunch of girls on his phone, but he said he's scared. Listen, man. Here's the deal, man. Hey, Monica. Here's the deal. We have to be aware of what's going on. All these questions while dating, no. Dating is me seeing if can I make life work with you? Seriously, can I make life work with you? I think we're doing too much while dating. It is good, lady. It is really good. I like it. What's up, Bandit? How we doing? Listen, we have to see it. Listen, I see you. I see you. See me. I see how you do in life. I see how you treating yourself. I see how you take care of yourself. I say, oh, I like that. You see how I take care of myself. You say, I like that. It's not for you to change this, question this, question that. You're gonna have all them questions. Aim for you, because liking somebody is common sense. Seriously, liking somebody is common sense. If I like you, naturally, I'm gonna do things that go towards you. If I like you, I'm gonna do certain things that go towards liking you. It is, like if I like you, I'm gonna spend time with you. That's a natural thing. I learned in dating to experience other. I observe. That's it. A person treats themselves is definitely a big sign. But you know, one thing that I don't like bringing my wife into it, but one thing I like telling my wife, I find myself saying a lot to her is, I like you. She's like, "Well, you keep telling me you like me because you don't understand. Like is a very like is a very important thing. Like I like you. Like what I'm saying. Like I like liking somebody is very powerful. And when you like somebody, you want to make sure that number one they are safe. You know what I mean? Like you want to make sure that they feel comfortable around you because you like them, so you want them to stay around you. So therefore, you want to make them feel comfortable. You want to make sure your shit, right? You want to make sure your shit feels comfortable so that you can actually incorporate them being there. But damn, that liking. But if somebody likes you, it's natural. It got. We can't teach people how to like us. I know we say you can teach somebody how to like you. Listen, if I like you, my treatment towards you because there's something that's in us. There's something that's in us. Yeah, Nez, there's something that's in us tells us this shit don't make sense. If I like you, I probably shouldn't cuss you out. Like it, I don't. I know. Maybe we grew up in toxic homes where we see our fathers and mothers, and I get it. But there is something. Yeah, that is something within you that tells you what I like you naturally. Because when you like me the first time, you didn't approach me and cuss me out, right? When you first liked me, you didn't approach me and cuss me out. So you know there is something. If I like her, I won't cuss her out. I would approach her and say, "Hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you." Tim's been a good listen to me and me for him, but it's not always easy. It's been hard at times, definitely. And there's times I haven't liked. Dang it, somebody called. Listen, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake. Can you all hear me still? Can you all hear me? God, I made a huge mistake, y'all. Lord have mercy. Good. I made a mistake. I signed up for some insurance a few days ago, last week, just to see if my insurance could get lower. Good. Just to see if it could get lower. And it was man, listen, when I signed up for that website, these calls keep coming. 50 people a day calls me, 50 insurance companies. And I'm like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm like, God, I fell for that trick. Now my phone just keep ringing. Insurance folks keep calling me. And I'm like, man, I'm good. I'll keep what I have. Because this is too much. Dang it. So annoying, man. Like, jeez. This is what you all do? It was a thing on it was a infomercial on Instagram. I should have known better. But I didn't know. Right? I just didn't know. No matter how smart you are, some things you just don't know until you experience it yourself. But when you know this time, next time, it won't trick you again. That's what we gotta do with relationship. And it's not that I won't never do it again, but sometimes you learn, you see what's going on, and you figure out a better way how to do it. Next time I probably won't go on a website or use an infomercial to do it. Next time I'll go on the website itself and just do it on the insurance website and ask them. Because Lord have mercy. Like the nice guy because he was nonchalant telling me he doesn't want to push me away. That's why he's being cautious. I listen to my intuition. Hell yeah. I have a question for you guys. I have a video coming for you guys that I'm about to make today and tomorrow. And wait, my mic. I have a video coming for you guys, a treat for you guys. I'm making a video just for you guys because I was just talking to one of my clients, very young, beautiful young lady, 20 years old. She's 20 years old, and the question that I asked her is, I said, when it comes to quoting, hey Candy, when it comes to courtship, when it comes to courtship, what's a woman's role in being courted? Now, I don't want to say that the wrong way. Role. I don't want to use the term role, but that's the only way how I that's my vocabulary is a little challenged. Okay, I'm not really good with challenged, but I mean with vocabulary. But we always say what a man's gonna do, right? We always say what a man's gonna do. What was the book you read for your members last week? So we did chapter 1 of the 7 spiritual laws of success. The 7 spiritual laws of success. But I don't think women know their role when it comes to being courted. We tell what men should be. Men should be consistent. A man should take you out. Yeah, Carlos, definitely. A man should take you out. A man should buy you food. A man should be consistent. A man should do this and be aggressive. A man should, but nobody says what the woman's part is in being courted. So, hey, Jamisha, here's your question. Do you know what a woman's part is? Do you know what a woman's part is? Thank you, Precious, in being courted. And I want to bring about 5 women, make a video of 5 women answering the question. And I think one of them is going to be including my wife. But I don't want to tell them what the question is before I get them on camera. Right? To get them on camera. We have so many different ideas. So I want to bring about 5 different opinions on. And I'm not saying any is right or wrong, but I want, don't know, right? I want you to have different ideas because I really think it's very important. What's a woman's place or role when it comes to being courted? What the hell do you do? Being open? So, if I bring that video, make sure you watch that video. It should be posted probably tomorrow because I'm gonna talk to a few women today, and I even asked my wife to come on camera and discuss because I'm not gonna ask her the question yet until she comes on the camera and record it, and then I will post it. Really, Miranda? I don't know that. I didn't know that. Depends on the demographic. But I think this is gonna be a different one. So make sure when the video comes. But they call from different numbers though. Being able to receive and relax and being in her feminine. Let me tell you something. A lot of times, men could take that up as they don't understand what the energy that is. Okay, Miranda. Okay. Thank you. I'll try that. I've done in the past hasn't worked. Okay, Dwayne. Alima, being able to receive. I mean, I see what you are saying. Be yourself. A lot of times that could be different. That could be looked at different to certain men. I was talking to this lady, and this woman is in her 40s. And listen, I think by this, you all know I speak to many different women. I speak to hundreds of women. I know you all know this. I speak to hundreds of women. And I think that's where a lot of my information comes from. I realize the more I speak to people, is the more information I pull. I get information. Information is very important for me because it's what I do. I come on here and I speak, but my stuff is not backed up from basic. I actually get data because that's what I do. It's part of my job. I speak to a lot of women and I speak to a lot of men. I speak to people. So information, I know some things you all don't like, some things you can't stand, some things you don't, and some things you don't want me to say, but I only speak based on data that I'm given. And when I tell you about my own personal opinion or my personal, what I do, then I'm going to say that. But a lot of my videos is generally talking. Actually, I don't want to confuse you. Tony, we're just talking about what's a woman's role when it comes to being courted. The courting will show how he walks through the world. I've been compared to other women and how those women have made them feel and what they have done. Why? I want to take it as advice and stuff, but it hurts. And what I do is unseen. I've been compared to other women. In a relationship, there's nothing to compare to be compared to. When you're being compared to, thank you, Bandit. When you are being compared to, right? When you are being compared to, understand they're not seeing you. They're seeing them. They're seeing the other person. Never take comparison as a lesson, especially in a relationship, because it's not a lesson. It's disrespect. I never compare. I know I would never compare my wife to anybody that I've been with. I would never compare to, especially saying out loud. That's just being ridiculous. Yeah, that's just, let me tell you the truth. And then I'm going to go because my kids just came home. Here's the thing. A lot of people lose the one that they love, and they will look for that woman or that man in everybody that they're going to meet. Right? I think it's to stay in my feminine and see how we respond to it. I hear you. I hear you. A lot of us, a lot of men, hi, I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? A lot of men lost, or women, lost the one person that they love. The one, they did something stupid and lost that person. And then that person ends up looking for that person and everyone else that they're going to meet. And they begin to punish you because now they compare you to them. The one, you got to dress like. When a man or woman is telling you, I like the way how I like, dress like this, show up like this, talk like this, be like this, do this, don't cook like this. Understand there's something going on. They're gonna look for that person in you, and they're gonna make you into that person. They're gonna make you into that person, so they can't find that person again. So you gotta be careful. So when you are being compared to, when you're already in a relationship, be careful. It is a very bad place to be. Whatever he does align with me and what I desire, then he's for me, vice versa. That's some manipulative shit. But you know what though? It's manipulative, but they don't know what they are doing. A lot of people don't know what they are doing. You pick it up, and then, yep, that's the whole days, huh? So listen, my children just came home from school. Hey, resilient. My little ones just came home. So let me go give them some attention. Because if they don't give them attention, I know they're hungry. And they're gonna be annoying. Kelly, I hear you. You miss chivalry? Listen, so I'm gonna post a video. I will, Miranda. I will. 3 times. Oh, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
You wanna tell them hi?
Hi.
That's all you say is hi?
Yeah.
You wanna tell them how school was today?
Good.
Tell them. Say school was good.
School was good.
What you learned in school?
Barely anything.
Hmm?
I learned about eagles. Bald eagles are the bird of the United States.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I learned.
Oh, and then
Hello.
the other
Hello.
one is back there. So that's my cue to get out of here. So say bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
And there's my
Bye.
boy, my girl, and my little one. I never knew I would be a family man, Never thought I would be a family man. Because the way I was running game when I was younger. Oh, y'all don't understand. I never thought I would be a man with girls. And you know what God did? God became funny. He made a joke and gave me 2 little girls. I'm still laughing. Because look at God, huh? Ain't that something? Look. Woo! People ask me, somebody said to me once, seriously, somebody said to me once, right? She said, close your eyes. So I closed my eyes, right? And somebody said, imagine a man like you being with your daughter. A man like you being with your daughter, marrying your daughter. And then she said, how does it make you feel? She said, did that make you smile or frown? I didn't smile. So I realized, well, let me practice being a man for them. They're bad. No, don't get me wrong, they're annoying. But let me practice being the man for these jokers and for this little boy, because he got to see what a man is. And you know what, though? It's a very beautiful thing to, when you can be the man that you don't feel guilty about being, especially when you have little bad people like this and the one back there. But it's a beautiful thing, though. It's a very beautiful thing. But seriously, she said, how did it make you feel? Did you smile or did you frown? I frowned. So I said, maybe it's time for me to be a better man. Because Lord, he gets anything past you. I know, right? I know. I know. Hey, listen, thank you all for joining, man. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for talking. Let me get off of here and give these people some attention because they're annoying. Because if not, they're not going to stop. So you all be blessed. You all say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Hey, make sure you check the video out. The video is going to be about 5 different women speaking on what is the woman's role when it comes to courtship. I really want, and I want you to let your daughters and your young people listen to that video too. You know, bring your young ones into it because I think they need some information because they're not getting the right ones. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.